Do you want some cool looking copper rivets for your rat rod? In today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to make these that are fitted to the Rogue rat rod. Stick around! Hey, how's it Oaks? And welcome back to Rat Rods for Africa. My name is Div de Villiers. I run a small one-man shop in the middle of a forest where I realize rusty dreams. So I'm busy fitting copper rivets to the Rogue, and I thought it a good idea to share it with you guys. I'm going to show you how I make the rivets myself and how to fit them. Traditional copper rivets that was used on wooden boats consisted of a square nail, and this gizmo is like kind of a washer, domed washer, and it's called a rove. Square nails, very hard to come by, but you can find them very expensively at specialty shops. Same with the roves. The roves are not easy to come by. So the way this works, the nail is through the material to be clenched or held in place. The rove is put over on this side. Now the protruding piece of nail is cut off, not flush. Maybe about 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, less than an eighth of an inch is left protruding, and then that protruding part is pinned over with a hammer. Obviously this side is supported by a dolly or a heavy weight. And when it's clenched over or pinned over, it looks like this. These ones are fitted to one of the other rat rods that I've built. They are fitted to these headlight surrounds, if I can call it that. It's part of the front grille, just so that you can get the context. So if you haven't got these, no problem. We don't need square nails either. These common round copper nails are readily available, and we are going to use them, and we are going to be making our own roves. Let me show you. Well, that was not part of the plan, and I guess that's probably one of the good reasons to always wear safety glasses when you do this kind of thing. I used a piece of 12mm round bar or half inch, and what I did there was just sort of grind the end so that it becomes like, not oval, rounded over, spherical, how do you say that word? So you can see the end is now round. It's not critical that it's perfect. It doesn't really matter. To make my die, I'm going to use this piece of steel flat bar. It's about 10 millimeters thick, or 3/8 of an inch. I've already drilled a pilot hole through it, same size as my nail, my copper nail. In this case it's 3 millimeters, 1/8 of an inch. There you go, nice good fit. So now I'm going to countersink my hole. The diameter of the countersink is going to determine the diameter of the rove that I want to make. I can't make it more than the size of my round bar forming tool, what shall we call it, which in my case is 12 millimeters or about half an inch. I think that's about the right size for me, and that is still a nice fit. Okay, there's my die, if I can call it that, and there's my forming tool. So I think you know now where I'm going. I've got a strip of copper. I'm going to lie it over my die. I'm going to put my forming tool on top of it and give it a good whack or few whacks with a heavy hammer. Voila! So what you could do now is to turn it over and lie it on a piece of wood. And now you could drill the hole for the rove through your guiding hole. And now I cut it out with aviation tin snips. So mine is not perfectly round like the Borton ones, but I don't care, it adds a bit of character, it's good enough for me. What I like about this method is I can make them exactly the size I want, and of course I can make them. Let me just add this, if you look carefully at these, they've got a lip on the edge. That is so that it can bite into the wood. Of course mine does not have that lip or sharp edge, but for my application it's not required. My monkey friends playing on the roof of my workshop. Okay, let's go fit some on the grill shell. I've already drilled my holes. They are the same size as my copper nail. So first step is to stick the copper nail through the hole, obviously from the bottom. Then the rove goes over the nail. And now we have to cut off the excess. And now important, don't cut it flush. Leave a little bit protruding, maybe about 2 millimeters or so, a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch. Something like that. I'm going to back the nail from the bottom with the dolly. And then I will pin it over with a ball peen hammer. There you go. That's all of them. I would just like to mention lots of light hammer blows, much better, and trying to hit it hard. Let's have a look at the overall view. I like that, I think it's cool. It's another view from a lower angle. Well, so whilst I'm at it, I added some rivets to the old original air cleaner as well on the straight 6 engine I'm running in here. I think that looks quite cool. What do you think? Let me know. Well, that was a fun little project. Thanks very much for watching. If you found some value, consider subscribing. I'll really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.